Alright. Hey, what's up guys? Chelsea back to Fate Grand Order. Last time we knocked some goddamn sense into Edison, and he's like, okay, I'm ready to do the right thing now, finally. Took him a while, but it took Karna being like, you know what, F this, bro, wake the hell up. We're not doing this anymore. And yeah, so now we have quite the roster. So you know, we lost Nero, Billy, and Geronimo, but we got Edison, Helena, and Karna in return. So I mean, I'd say we upgraded. Oh, I would say we upgraded slightly. AV6, Merodach, Gogeta. But yeah, now we're on section 16, the Fellowship. Oh, also after this, I get the 3 pure prisms from this section. I'll be able to go buy the last 2 serpent jewels I need from the pure prism shop, because I got the saber pieces now from the training ground, so I'll be able to upgrade my dear saber Medusa. Just gotta go through one last section with her as she is. The Fellowship. Now everyone have a seat. We're gonna brainstorm, guys.
Yes, teacher. Me.
Why are you calling him teacher? Yes, Elizabeth, what is it?
We invade and beat them up. That's our only choice.
That's completely denied. What? I think it's a good plan. Well, we're only dealing with what? Ku, Arjuna, and I guess Med. She's not a slouch either, I suppose.
Why? I know. How about we sing to heal their souls?
Sure. Denied.
Why?
They lack the refinement to appreciate it. Yeah, that's what it is.
I see. Then I suppose there's nothing we can do.
Oh, you don't like her third ascension outfit? I will say, I don't know, I like it well enough. I will say I do like her base form the most, I think. I think the worst part about it's the hat. Like, the hat is just like too extra, I think.
One needs knowledge to understand the music too. If they don't have that, there's nothing I can do.
We need to wait for death metal to be invented. True.
Right. If death metal was... What did you say? Would you just say, little dearlet? Idols. My genre of choice is the cutesy pop idol song, you know?
Yeah, sure. That's what it is, This is what's known as letting 100 schools of thought contend, yes? Anyway, all of you, please reassess the current situation. Yes, Edison. Here's a map. The Celts occupy the eastern half of North America. They'll ultimately invade us from 2 routes, north and south. They're currently making the preparations to do so. If we were to invade, we would leave one side exposed. They'd overwhelm us and we would lose.
Based on data obtained so far, losing too much land will likely be the condition for defeat in this war. So I presume. The connection to the era is fragile enough as is. It will sever more as the Celts expand their area of dominance. What sections are we well, we're up to section 6, like we're on section 16 currently. In time, this era will no longer withstand its separation from reality, and it will die. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. So even if we do invade, we have to make sure they don't take any more of our current territory.
That's how it was. Then the fact that I increased the number of troops and pushed back the front line as a stopgap measure.
Ended up saving this nation, yes. The patient was continuously losing stamina, but you protected its heart. See, even if, you know, his end goal was wrong, he was still protecting it, the whole.
Yes. Yes!
But that was also your limit. You slightly pushed back the front line, but it won't be long before it falls. Servants will likely be commanding the invading army.
Oh, I've heard about Beowulf too. They have Beowulf still.
At this rate, the mechanized infantry won't stand a chance and they'll continue to branch out. But that was then, right? Now we have a bunch of servants. Oh well, there is some truth to what Elieli is saying. Let's first look at our opponent's strength. Queen Maid, Cuchulainn, Beowulf, Arjuna.
Yeah. In head-to-head matchups, I mean, Sihak literally said that this version of Ku would probably beat her. But if she had one other person helping her, they might be able to take him. So like, say, Skahak and, I don't know, probably Mash versus Ku. Liz and Helena versus Beowulf. And then Karna and Edison versus Arjuna. And then Rama can fill in wherever needed, I guess. Oh, I guess I've heard about Med. I guess Rama could deal with Med by himself. Yeah, Rama will deal with Med. That would work.
We may outnumber them, but they have some of the world's greatest heroes on their side. Not just Celtic ones. Add to that the Celtic soldiers who can overwhelm even servants if there are enough.
Yeah.
And don't forget the monsters and shadow servants they pull into the confusion. To top it off, they can be reproduced indefinitely. Can we defeat them? I can't. Totally impossible.
I could keep up at full strength, but defeat? That I cannot guarantee. Oh, I forgot about Robin. I forgot Robin existed. I guess Robin could help with Med. Even if we were to just go after the servants. I mean, I'll do it if you ask me to. Or he could be like containment and like keep the regular Celtic warriors off the others' backs as best he could. Billy is dead. Billy died in, actually, no, wait. Yeah, no, Billy's dead. He's the only one I don't remember seeing, like, the disappearing particles for, though. Weirdly enough. Like, Geronimo and Nero, we both saw disappear with the, you know, the yellow, like, particles. But I don't remember Billy getting the particles. I don't know why. But I know I do remember him getting attacked and him saying something like he was dying. But yeah, I don't actually remember him getting the particle effect. I'd be beaten to a pulp if it's one-on-one. If only there was someone else to help. Oh, I've heard about Edison too. I did put Edison in there. I had him helping Karna against Arjuna, right? Yeah.
Now then.
Yo Lee, little buddy. This isn't good. The discussion is coming to a halt. How about we move our bodies a little bit? Ritska, you should take this opportunity to join us. This is a virtual skirmish I invented. It's only slightly dangerous.
Oh, only slightly. Okay.
This is definitely a filler fight. Like, oh, we've been talking a bunch. Oh, throwing a fight. Oh, man. What a silly, silly Billy. Edison, it's not your fault that I didn't draw other cards, but still. Hopefully Ibuki can kill that middle one. She should be able to, probably. Come on, Ibuki. Damn it, damn you! Alright. Unforge. Yeah, hi. Yeah, Ibuki's like cloud things take up so much of the like, I wish they had an option to remove her like cloud effects or whatever. I think that's supposed to be clouds. Like, just remove them and it'd be so much better. You can't even see Ibuki on this screen. She's just covered up by the by the menu and like master icon. Do this. Okay, you know, I actually wasn't expecting Ibuki to kill that first one. Okay. Hi. Actually, let's grind Medusas. Noble Phantasm gauge up a little bit. Alright, and then we can do this. Boom. And then we'll... Bing. A bang. A bong. You know, I didn't think Draco would do that much. Okay. Well. A little bit of a waste. But still. Draco. Okay, Draco decided to just go ham on this turn. I mean, that's fine. Not a complaint. Alright, Edison, we did your battle simulation. Can we continue the strategy meeting now, please? Dwagon Fang. Dwagon. The Fellowship of the Ring. Are we gonna do battle simulations with like every unit? Is that what's gonna happen here? You know what? No, give me Tomoe. Physical activity relaxes the mind, but in the end, there are only two ways to go about this.
Is one of them assassination?
Yeah.
A select few will go to Washington, D.C. and assassinate Queen Med. That should prevent any further increase in Celtic soldiers. We can turn this into a fight between servants. But Med is extremely cautious. Once she senses servants, she'll likely bring all her servants back at once. To be honest, she's already survived one assassination attempt. I would expect her to be even more cautious.
That really hits home. Yeah, you failed us. Shake my head, Robin. Shake my head. Painfully true. What do you think, Chief Nurse Nightingale? Quite the pickle, isn't it?
I shall leave military problems of this sort to you. I am just a nurse.
Yeah, just a nurse, man. Now don't say that.
I'm telling you that I'm useless. Sheesh. If an ambush isn't possible, we fight them head on. That's about all I can think up right now.
Yeah, you're asking a lot from a berserker.
Actually, Nightingale's suggestion's probably the most realistic one.
Meaning?
We place mechanized infantry and servants both to the north and south. Of the two armies, one simply needs to hold its ground. Meanwhile, the main army will rush towards the capital. What do you say, Skahak? That's right. There are several servants here. Some servants are powerful enough to rival the enemy, myself included. However, there aren't enough for 2 even armies. But if we concentrate forces into one army, the other will crumble and the enemy will occupy America. All types of balance must be considered when forming the North and South armies.
This weirdly, okay, I don't know if anyone's played Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. This reminds me of when you go into part 4 and you have to split all the units you got throughout the game from each part into 3 different armies to take 3 different routes to go to the Tower of Benyon.
Now how to handle it. What? That's actually quite simple. Come on, little dear, over there. Don't you just stand around, you pick the parties.
Me? Really? Truly?
Naturally. You fought alongside servants in France, Rome, and all sorts of other places, right?
Only played Awakening, Birthright, and Conquest. If I don't know, if you have a Switch, if they ever bring the Radiant games, actually I think they put Path of Radiance on the Switch 2 eShop, or not eShop, but what's it called now? Not the Virtual Console. They changed what it's called. The Nintendo Classics or whatever. Because I think they have GameCube on Switch 2. Oh, wait, but Switch 1 doesn't have GameCube. Right. Yeah, anyway. If you ever have an opportunity to play Path of Radiance, Radiant Dawn, I highly... They're my favorite Fire Emblems, like, by far. This sounds like a nostalgic, like, boomer take, but I think they're the best Fire Emblem games. Like, the new ones are just kind of meh, in my opinion. But yeah, no, it's yeah, it's just me though. I don't know.
Naturally. You fought alongside servants in France, Rome, and all sorts of other places, right? No other master in the world is as familiar with servants as you are. If you choose the teams, I can trust those decisions. Oh, Ellie has a point. Can you stop calling me Ellie? It's just like Elizabeth says. If Master selects the parties, I'll be alright with it.
Hold on a sec.
No problem. Just think of a team of servants by tomorrow.
Now, do we actually get to pick, or is this, I don't think we're gonna actually pick. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be predetermined. Sounds like a plan. Start up the comms. Inform all units immediately.
Senpai, it's a lot of responsibility, but we're counting on you. Sleep on it for a day if you need to. I believe you've got it in you.
Okay, why did half go dark right away and then... okay. They wouldn't write entirely different stories. Yeah. It'd be nice though if there was just like 2 different, like, okay, let like let the you have 2 set teams, but let the player pick which one goes for the assassination. Because then you only have to write 2 storylines. Just have MASH in both, of course. But they do this occasionally later on. Okay. Yeah, because like I feel like that makes it for only very. I mean, still, it's better than nothing, right? You know.
Taking a walk at this hour?
Yeah, change of pace. Nothing with multi-section consequences. I mean, still, they innovate a little bit, I guess. Which I don't know. Who knows? Maybe even further on in like, I don't know, at the 15-year mark, we'll have something like that. Probably not, though. You know, probably they'll probably never be up to doing that. That would probably be a bit much.
This is also some sort of fate. I shall accompany you.
Okay, sure.
Edison's wounds are healed. His responsibilities as King of America should have been lessened. Or perhaps the obsessions of past presidents had been possessing him. There was a chance for a poor prognosis, so I need to continue monitoring him. One illness left. I only hope then the world will be healed.
I'll try my best.
I have no intention of putting you under any pressure. I hope you don't misunderstand.
No, you're fine.
Normally it's insane to have just one person bear the
Responsibilities of stopping world destruction. Yeah, it's quite a bit of pressure.
That is indeed a dire move.
Only the insane could withstand the pressure. Yeah, I mean, we're kind of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Like I once was. But you are different. You must remain steadfast and assign us to our posts.
I also forgot about her when I was putting the battle plan together. By talking about who would match up against who, I think.
I trust you the same way I trust my comrades who fought against the stubborn army. You need to make an effort, but there's no need to bear the entire burden. Moreover, even if your choice is correct, there's the possibility that we, the entrusted, will fail. Even with utmost preparations, soldiers will die and people will fall ill. So I hope you don't shoulder too much weight. Relax, but be honest. I am sure we will be fine. Do you find the night breeze a bit chilly? Let's return.
Yeah. We're under attack.
The fallen soldiers are on the move. If we leave them alone, their numbers will only increase. Our corpse is a mound of pathogens. We must carefully mourn them and send them to the afterlife.
The interesting about... Okay. This is probably a stretch, but... I feel like this is interesting because this is probably the first node ever, right? Where, putting aside, obviously, we have our servants, right? But canonically, it should only be Ritsuka and Nightingale fighting these guys currently. Like, MASH shouldn't be around. I mean, I guess, technically, the Master could use a command spell to bring MASH to him. Maybe. But I like to think that canonically it's only Nightingale protecting the Master. And no one else. They don't listen until ER3. At this point, it's fair to say they didn't think about it. Okay. I I guess the assumption maybe you're supposed to make is that Mash was following. I don't know. I guess I'll see when I get there where they explain it. I don't know. Ow. Rude. Shake my head. Shake my head. Alright, finish him off. Boom. This all spoiled, but Reskin can just summon fake servants just whenever. They just can do. Huh. Weird. I guess to be fair, Roman has mentioned before, make sure to summon servants that are like fit for battle. So I guess it's kind of been hinted at already, sort of. Because Roman says to summon servants that are like fit for situation or something, right? I feel like he said that before. Thanks for subbing, Blackpaw. Well, this is a awful hand. I guess I could do this. Drop Medusa. Archer Berserker. I guess it'd be best to put Alter in. And have her target. I know, I switched, well, I guess I could have had Medusa attack the, but I wanted to get rid of C first because he's the stronger one. That's why I switched to the Archer initially. I'll have to do a full combo. There we go. Nice. Plus, I may as well use my mystic coat, like spells, right? Like, what are they there for? What are they there for if I don't use them, right? Nice. Proof of here. Okay, that's fine. Alright, one more node for this section. We got... okay, I guess give me a Rama. Sure, he's fine. And we're just, okay, we just go from being attacked in the night, and now we're, with no explanation, we're just back here and it's day again, okay.
Now let's head over to heal our wounded hero. My oh my, even he is but an ill patient to you. I would have never guessed that you, his mentor, had failed to notice. I am not good at dealing with illness. After all, having come this close to being a divine spirit, illness has lost its meaning to me. A straightforward death is something I've long since left behind. I don't understand. For one who has traversed death, your expression seems glum. But of course, I have not traversed death. Simply I have overcome it.
Well, in any other universe but this one, you've overcome it, because, I mean, yeah, you know.
Yet that doesn't mean I've transcended death. I am merely a ghost who is left behind by life.
Yeah.
What of yourself? In the sense of ghosts or grudges, I believe you're rather close to me. I have simply returned to the present world in my peak form, which is why I shall treat anyone to the best of my ability. The fact that I was summoned in itself shows that this world is still in need of nursing.
True.
First, the North Army.
Okay, Elizabeth, Robin, Edison, Blavatsky. Okay. Then the South Army, Karna, Rama, Nightingale, okay, that's the heavy hitter army. Like, God, like Karna, Rama, Nightingale, and then Skahak, and then, MASH too, I suppose. Like, is this team gonna be okay? Like, I guess they just have to hold on, right? But that's gonna be tough.
The North Army might just be barely enough to hold them. However, depending on the enemy's number, the South Army can break through their defense.
I see. I'll equip boosters on the mechanized infantry for the South Army so they can keep up with you servants. Hold the North with as few members as possible, and rush into Washington, D.C. with the South Army.
Oh, wait a minute, Dealit. I want to get at him too.
Liz, you're the only frontline unit the North has. Like, they need you. You can't abandon them. I'm counting on you. Protect the others, Liz. Hold the line.
Fine. In exchange, Kukulain, the one who defeated Saba, make sure to take him down.
We will, I promise you. We'll do our best.
Fine then. I'll fight for you here along with that Mr. Commodore.
That's not my actual name, you know. Well, I can leave this side to us. If we're against an army, my preparations will come in handy. I'll do a thorough job of harassing them.
Yes, our goal is 60% reduction. I'm sure you can do that much.
Against Celtic warriors led by servants? That will require double as much work as usual.
Oh, you can do it with only double? That's amazing, Hermit of the Forest. You've exceeded my expectations.
I talk too fast. Normally it's impossible even with double the effort. Maybe if you put our lives on the line, we might make it work. I mean, hey. Like, this... I mean, like, you're gonna disappear when this is all said and done anyway. If you sacrificing your life will help that cause, then, you know, it's not like it'll harm anything. Maybe if we put our lives on the line, we might make it work. We'll give it our best shot.
They're counting on us. I'm just not sure how far we can go with 2 casters. However, I'll do my best. No matter what the job is, I'll see it through.
You might have gone down the wrong path, but I'm glad my mechanized infantry can be of use. Allow me to take charge of the North Army. Yes, sir, King, sir.
No one has any issues with this? Then let's move everybody out. This is quite a large-scale operation. I imagine our opponents will pick up on our movements. We have to time our attacks simultaneously. 3 days from now at dusk. Servants in the North Army should move out at once. We must expect the unexpected.
True. I trust you with this mission, Madam Blavatsky.
Indeed. Mr. Edison, I wish you the best as well.
Karna.
What is it, Edison?
Well, I've been meaning to say this, but didn't get the chance to. Thank you for answering the request of someone like me. I was able to come this far because you were with us.
Don't mention it, Edison, and Godspeed.
Thank you, Karna. Now, Master. I imagine I won't be able to see you again, though quite brief. You really treated me well. Oh, you're Edison. What can I say? Ha! Did you read a biography or something? If it was written for children, I must have been so awesome. I swear I'll accomplish this mission, so the real me won't lose to the book me. Then farewell, my friends. Huh? A lion riding a horse? Okay, that's a bit strange, but you're okay. I guess we'll take off too. This is our final farewell. I suppose this is the life of someone engaged in guerrilla warfare. As long as we're alive, we'll meet again. Not necessarily seeing each other face to face. For example, a song or a letter left behind by someone. I'm saying we'll come across stuff like that if we survive. And for humans, meeting in person isn't the only way to reunite. True. See ya. It was a short while, but I had fun.
It doesn't bother me. Seems like we're strangely connected anyway. I'll probably be summoned into a different era anyway. I might already have a contract as a servant to begin with.
Yeah, maybe.
There's no way I would die. I'm invincible.
Sure.
Which is why, well, as long as you avenge Nero, I'll be fine.
Yeah, she's never died, has she? Because in regular Fate Extra, she wasn't even summoned. Because in CCC, she takes the place of Vlad as Clown Lady's servant. And then I don't think she's died in Septum or France. Did she? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure she survived to the end in both of those. So yeah, I don't think we've never seen her die. Cause CCC, she went back to sleep in her like little prison cube thing.
Don't worry, you've got some potential, Matt, as master. That's right. Why don't I write you a little song to cheer?
Ah, my stomach can't hear you. What does their stomach have to do with anything? Wait, what?
You up? You say you're sick, but you look pretty energetic. Well, whatever. I plan to console the soldiers along the way.
Please don't. We've got a long road ahead. Yeah, good luck, Robin.
Alright, time for us to head to the front lines. This is the final battle. Don't let your guard down. Perfect. Why don't I find out if you're really up for the task?
What? Huh? we're sparring now?
So suddenly?
Okay. Could have given us a little warning. That would have been nice. Why are we being assaulted by a beautiful woman? It's so fucked up. So fucked up, bro. Ally attack. Sure. Stun you. No, save that. Increase attack for all allies. Increase normal phantasm gauge. Yes. Alright. And then... I think a Brave Chain would be better than a Buster Chain. Maybe not. I mean, that was okay, I guess. Mobilize a single enemy, increase quick card, critical strength. Let's say that inflicts curse a single enemy during quick attacks. Yes. Okay. Now we'll do boom, boom, boom. Alright, she's been cursed. Boom. And we'll finish it with a little Noble Phantasm. Just soften her up a bit. Okay. Again, I keep underestimating how much damage Draco will do. Still. Yeah, we didn't even give her a chance to attack. We stunned her first turn and second turn. That's rough. Okay, Skahak, are we up to your standards?
Not bad for you.
You didn't even get it. Okay, okay, no. Canonically, she was fighting Mash.
Not bad for a practice round. I didn't think I'd be
Nearly killed in a warm-up. Well, you know.
Oh, nonsense. Alright then, Rama, you lead the charge.
Huh? I don't mind, but you're not going to do it?
I'll take my leave here.
Huh?
What? Wait, why? I'll be acting on my own and monitoring the actions of Queen Med and Kukulain. If needed, I'll fight and hold them down.
Okay. As long as you don't leave us high and dry.
Isn't that like walking to your own death? Certainly, if I was some other servant. But who do you think I am? Do I look like someone who'd be gobbled up that easily?
I would want to gut. Never mind.
Even if they got me, it would take days. Still, you already say it like it's inevitable. Well, it can't be helped. There must be some sacrifices. After all, someone's got to do it. Listen, if those two ever make it to the front lines, we will most certainly lose. I am something like a dam to hold them back. It's on you all to lead this battle to victory. I am counting on you, Rama. You're still inexperienced, but you have the skill to be a swordsman comparable to my
Stupid student. I wonder. So so Ku's young form, Satanta, is a saber. I wonder if he would have had a higher ceiling as a warrior if he'd stuck with, like, swords rather than using a spear. Like, if there was an older version of him with a sword, I wonder if he would be, like, insane. Maybe not, you know, Artoria level, but just interesting thing to think about.
You have experience leading battles too. You're essential in our army.
Ku's already insane. I know he's insane lore-wise. I'm just... Because, like, sabers are supposed to be, like, the strongest of the 7, like, base classes. Satanta at one point comments that the sword he has is actually one he wielded later in life. Oh. Then why isn't there an older saber version of him if he had it later? Guybulg is... That's true. Guybulg is a pretty OP spear. Literally reverses cause and effect. So, I mean... That's hard to beat, I guess. It's honestly... It's weird to me that they made regular Lancer Ku a 3-star. Like, is that not insane to anyone else that he's not at least a 4-star? I don't know.
There's no stopping you after such a speech. In life, my army was mostly monkeys. But well, it'll...
Okay, I gotta read his story. Like, I know they had mentioned monkeys before, but like once that had like cursed him. But he had his army was literally monkeys. Like, what do you mean? Like, what? I'm just confused.
Ritsuka, Master, don't look so worried. You've got plenty of servants now. You have nothing to fear, even if I alone am missing. Ideally, I would have liked to enjoy the life of a normal servant, but asking for luxuries can be endless.
Yes.
Farewell.
Bye-bye. Again, why are they all riding horses? It shouldn't... You'd think they can move faster than horses just with their... okay. With themselves, you know? Like, okay.
Master, a word? Karna? What is it? I'd like to stand out as much as possible in the vanguard.
Oh, you want to draw Arjuna out? Make him focus on you so that way he doesn't target the rest of the army? That's actually a good plan. Because Karna and Arjuna will probably keep each other busy for days before there's a victor. Like, if he can draw him into a 1v1, that would give plenty of opening to deal with Ku and Med. Why?
Arjuna is on the other side. By nature, he shouldn't be on that side. A born hero, Kiritan, Arjuna is the very embodiment of justice, a true heroic spirit.
Yeah, the fact that a guy like Arjuna is working on the side of pretty much trying to destroy the time and space itself purely to counter Karna is really fucking petty. Like, bruh.
In addition, he and I are connected to each other, for better or for worse. The key to this battle lies in how we immobilize enemy servants. In which case, I'll concentrate on shutting down Arjuna with everything I've got. Would that be alright?
Please.
Very well. I'll make sure to shut Arjuna down. I will take the vanguard soldiers then. Let's go.
Alright, have fun.
Karna leading the vanguard. Rama and Nightingale are here with us too. Yet, I'm still worried, despite being more supported than ever before. You have good reason to be, Mash. After all, Cuchulainn is on their side. The strongest soldier who single-handedly fought his way through Med's army. As long as he is against us, there'll be no such thing as a sure victory for us.
Yeah.
I need not mention Edison and his North Army. We too may very well collapse on the battlefield.
I mean, sure.
Nevertheless, to make victory ours, we will give it our all. Now, Master, your orders.
Aim for the White House. Get all 1812 up in this bitch.
Understood. All units attack. This is the final battle.
Take back the United States of America for yourselves.
We will lend our assistance as well.
Bum. Ba-da-ba-bum bum. Ba-da-bum-bum. Ba-da-bum-bum bum bum bum. Ba-da-bum-bum. Alright. Donkey. Now before we get into it, I am going to go to the shop. Pure Prisms. Where is the Serpent Jewels at? Wait, I only have 3? I thought I had 4. I thought I had one already. No, I'm still 1 Serpent Jewel short. I thought I had one already, so I... Damn it. Frick, man. I shake my head. Actually, wait, do I have any evocation leaves? No, I don't want to enhance. What am I doing? Hang on. I don't think I do. Yeah, no. I was to say, if I could get this and put it into Skahak, I would get a pure prism from that, but unfortunately, no. I have no evocation leaves. Alright, war. War never changes. Well, at least we'll be able to get it after this one. You know what? Yeah, give me Old Man Lee. Alright, start quest. Lancer Lee may have abandoned us, but we have Old Man Assassin version. Good enough.
Hey, guess what, my king? They're dead. Finn McCool and the Armid. Looks like the servants turned the tables on them. You really can't underestimate them, can you? Or could it be that their master is even stronger than we thought?
That's nice.
So apathetic. Not interested?
Of course not. The greatest benefit of a dead man is that you no longer have to think of him. What interests me is what the living are up to. Let's see, what do you think they're planning to do? I have a report. Ah, speak. Yes, sir. The United Western States Army split their troops to the north and south. The South Army is advancing towards us.
My, they want a final battle?
They're bringing in troops standing by at the rear as well, no doubt about it. And leading the army is...
It's not Edison?
No. Edison and Blavatsky are in charge of the North Army. The South Army is led by another servant.
There's more?
Yes, leading the South Army is a young male servant, and a servant with a giant shield. We have also confirmed a nurse servant. Leading the vanguard is Karna, the thin lancer with a shining spear.
1, 2, 3, 4? There are suddenly 4 more of them?
Karna's presence had been previously confirmed, but...
Still leaves 3 new servants.
Probably more than 3.
Huh?
My mentor, the Indian rascal. Even the servant I let escape once. I mean, Robin's up, to the north, but yeah. On top of it, that shield servant from the report. That means there must be more.
What? No way. Edison partnered up with those guys? In other words, they gave up on giving up?
Looks like it. He gave up on protecting America, and instead decided to take the world for his own.
This might not be good, huh? You never know what can happen in an all-out war. What to do?
Hey. Yes? We're off to war. Gather troops.
Wait. Are you planning on joining the fight?
Yeah. If you leave it to Arjuna and Beowulf, they'll get ran over. Like, realistically. Like, yeah, they're both powerful, but let's say Beowulf is to the north and Arjuna to the south. That's still a 4-on-1 and 5-on-1. Like, that's just not gonna go well. Or I guess they'd both be 4-on-1s because Skahak left. No, it'd still be 4-on-1 because Nightingale, Rama, Karna, Mash. Yeah. Or yeah, if you have 4. Yeah. Am I forgetting someone? No. I feel like I'm forgetting someone. Because Skahak is off somewhere else. Yeah, I think we're right. Harder to keep track of everyone. Of course. Are you planning on leaving them alone?
No. In the name of the Mad King, I won't let them be. I'll crush those servants with my entire army. By advancing on us, they insulted the king and provoked us. Then again, it just goes to show how desperate they are. Desperate people are favorable for me. The despair of those who hate us and spite us is so many shades darker than the ordinary kind, you see. An avenging father slain by his family's murderer. A lover killed by someone whose lover was also killed. I love stories like that. That's why I simply squashed them with my superior resources. Let us divide our army into two forces as well. Leave the North Army to Beowulf and put Arjuna in charge of the South Army. I'll take care of informing the servants. Now go.
Yes. Taking the scouts' report into consideration, their main force is the South Army. They're planning to crush our forces with that army and march straight to the capital.
The North Army only needs to hold the front. At worst, they're buying time. My oh my. And they call themselves proud servants.
I mean, sometimes you gotta sacrifice your pride to, not let time burn. That's just how desperate they are. That Edison guy has cast aside his pride and is trying to protect this world and fix history. And the source is most likely the world's last remaining master that was in the reports. Med, how are you reading this? Servants unleash their greatest powers when they have a master. If they come fighting not as individual troops, but as servants accompanying their master. Is our army powerful enough to defeat them?
Hell no. Let's see. It might be tough. Beowulf and Arjuna are both top-notch warriors, but they have no will to fight. You could say Arjuna has a reason to fight, although it's a very personal one. But Beowulf is only barely following orders. I can't imagine him losing, but...
Med, we're going all in.
Okay. But any time, setting the north aside or the south.
I'll hold the south down. Arjuna can lead the charge, and I'll destroy all the servants I can get my hands on. After all, they've got that woman.
Skahak?
Yeah, she is my mentor. I can't imagine any other man being able to handle her.
Do you want to fight her?
No. I am a king. A king doesn't fight for self-interest. I am the frame in establishing this nation. I'll devote myself to being a weapon slaughtering opponents. As long as Karna lives, Arjuna won't have the composure to deal with other servants. If that's the case, I'll go. I'll go and I'll kill. But with Karna gone, wouldn't Arjuna have no more reason to be on your side?
Very well. I won't stop you. Ride forth, my king. The least kingly king in the world. Despite having no intention of unifying the nation, you devote yourself to its creation. That's why you never lose. You always kill the opposition. Once all opposition is gone, you may even turn on your allies. Perhaps that's the very thing I've been desiring most. For a king such as you to throw everything in this world into chaos. To wipe out everyone equally with your Gabolg. Oh, believers of justice and miracles, hurry up and come here. Let me lead you to your unsightly death.
I've been avoiding asking, what's that weird thing on the handle of her riding crop? Like, what's that supposed to be? It looks kind of funky. Thing that sticks out the back of the handle of her riding crop and loops around. Like, surely it's not just a hand guard, right? I don't know. Its shape is kinda suspicious. I don't know. Given that her noble phantasm is literally effing people to death, I don't know. It looked kind of weird. I don't know.
A message from Karna.
But also, does she really need that? I mean, you know, I shouldn't say what I was gonna say.
We've engaged the enemy vanguard. We defeated them, but several troops are headed your way. Sorry, but we don't have any forces to spare. Please stop them, Master. I'll take the right wing. Nightingale can handle the left. Mash, you break through the middle. Can you do that? Yes, I can. Good. Then let's go.
I would have put Rama in the middle realistically, but you know, I'm sure Mash can handle it. Well, assuming the middle has the highest concentration of soldiers, which I assume it would. I'll look at it again when next time we see Med. I hate when it does this. I don't need 4 of... yeah, whatever. Oh good, I actually didn't think Draco would kill that front one. That's why I was annoyed. But, you know, it worked out. It worked out. Made a claim she's writing, she writes men, not subtle or shy. Oh yeah, I was wondering about that, because you guys had mentioned a while ago before I started FGO, or someone did, that there's a servant in FGO who gives that as her reason. I you know, when I first saw Med and saw her noble phantasm, I was like, okay, that surely has to be her, but I never said anything, so yeah. Thanks for the confirmation on that. It you know, makes sense. It does. It makes a lot of sense. Oh boy. All right. Damn. Alright, this is a waste of a noble phantasm. I keep getting scared that Draco won't kill things, and then she ends up killing them. And it... yeah. I gotta stop underestimating Draco. I love Medusa's V8. Yeah, she does the... how do I even describe it? I guess the, like... seductively monotone, if that makes sense. I feel like seductive and monotone don't go together, but that's the only way I can really describe it. There's a servant writing A, justification being she doesn't write anything, she just walks. A servant got writing A for not writing anything. What? What? How? Medusa's V also does the Chibi Medusa Lancer. I only used Medusa Lancer once as a support ages ago. I don't remember what her voice sounded like. Let's see, is she in here? No, it doesn't seem that way. Oh, hey, yeah, throw Baz at him. Sure. Oh. Okay, that's odd. That sounded like a... Didn't sound like Nightingale's gun, but maybe I'm crazy.
All done. Their vanguard is this big. They must have figured out the South Army is the main force and sent in their elites.
Yeah, it's not good.
It looks like it. The all-out clash is coming soon. Everybody stay on guard. Nothing less from the King of Kosala. Such tremendous charisma, no matter how you look. Can I consider that a compliment? So convoluted.
Bro, Romans... Bro, yeah. I feel like really, the servants give Roman too much shit, man. Like, I get they think he's a coward because he's not here, but... Man gets too much flack.
Wyverns are coming, huh? Alright, Master, let's crush them.
Whatever you say, bud. Loading. Alright. Alright. You know what, Bazit? This is a good opportunity. Let's see what you got. I've used her like once before ages ago, but I don't think I ever saw her full combo. Damn, she really just throws hands, huh? She just pounds them with her fists. Yeah, get it. Okay. I forget, what does her Noble Phantasm do? Single enemy. Okay. I won't use it here then. Shame. Actually, that worked out because Draco didn't kill that one. Okay. And we'll just do that. And of course she kills that one. Of course she does. Yeah, of course, right, yeah. Why wouldn't she? Why would she not? Okay. Boom. I want to start with a Buster card, because that... But I'm afraid Draco will do like 30,000 damage or some shit. And make it a waste to use the Noble Phantasm. Skill to apply self-targeting. Apply special attack caster. I may as well use this. Because her Noble Phantasm is a quick. Apply evade and debuff immune. Increase Noble Phantasm.
よかろう。望みを声にせよ。逆光剣。そこだな。朝くらがら。
There we go. Nice. Okay, that's actually kind of crazy. That's actually... Wait, why is she insane? Wait a minute. That's actually... That feels like it's busted. Am I could be crazy. Okay, we're clashing. Alright, we still here. Alright, it is busted against bosses. Yeah, it feels like it would be. Alright, give me my Serpent Jewel. Alright. Enhance. Ascension. Boom. Medusa. Sebusa. Enhance. She won't change because it's the second Ascension, so it's the one that doesn't change them, but still making progress. Yeah, honestly, I can see it with that outfit, yeah. Yeah, no. I can imagine you would not like to have anything to do with Athena, given she's why you're a monster. I missed what her last line was. I have everything I need for the third one. No. I can burn these guys. No, that barely does anything. Alright, okay, let's get her to 64, see if we get super success. Damn it. Okay, I don't think I have... Yeah, I've bought up all this month's XP already. There's a couple things of the 4-star experience left. But... Oh no, I do it. Oh. It's only 24-star EXPs, but... That might... If I get a super success, that might do it. I don't think it alone will get there. Hang on. No, even with super success, because it takes more XP each level, it won't get there. Damn it. Damn, dude. Okay, well... Might as well do this anyway. Yeah, she's level 69, which it's not that far. I only need one. I only need one 5-star. Two 3-stars, that's not gonna do much. That'll get me just under halfway there. I guess I could burn Spartacus. Oh. Hang on, let's see. If I get a super success, maybe? Damn it. Gosh dang it. Okay. Well, alright, third ascension we'll have to wait for after this next section then. Where we'll get a couple... Oh, but do I want to waste a 5-star when she only needs like 10,000? Do I want to waste a 5-star EXP on that? Oh, man. I guess I can get more friend points from this and then do another friend point pull and hope I get EXP there. That could work. Rider of the Resistance. Yeah, yeah, you're right. You should use the guest servants. Still, that's interesting. I haven't used either of these two before. I actually did read the description for red hair though, and I'm mildly concerned. I'm mildly concerned. Okay, Rama, you can go in. That's fine.
If we continue to proceed at this pace, we can expect all armies to clash in the wilderness ahead. It's going to be quite a large-scale war.
Commander Rama, we've confirmed the Celtic army at a point 20 clicks ahead. Leading them is a brown, the
male servant holding a giant bow.
Have you told Kana yet?
Yes, sir. General Karn has already been informed.
Very well. Tell all troops to not engage with that man, even if we enter battle.
Yes, sir.
It's Arjuna, isn't it? Most likely. Good grief, this is like a scene from a nightmare. Arjuna, the legendary hero. The Mahabharata is practically all about him. He grasps victory in every battlefield. Even Kana once suffered a crushing defeat. Is there any way we can win this?
There is.
Interesting. You declare it to be so, Master, but you probably have
Absolutely no basis behind it. Ye of so little faith.
Yet somehow I feel as if we can win. Me too. Somehow having your guarantee makes my hair stand on end.
That's good.
Aha! Brilliant. Like the dawn of New Year.
If you ever read here's the only figure that fate gender bent from male to female. No, it's PS the original source. It's not female to male. It's not supposed to write his gender. Yeah, no, what I read was actually from the because they were on, because when I was looking through the banners, the upcoming banners over the next like 6 months, red hair was on one of them. And I was like, I hadn't seen that before. Hang on, who is that? And I think his her whatever description, like profile things, said that red hair was the lover of a woman, and I was like, what? I could hang on. No, I think I'm crazy. Hang on. Now I have to double check I'm not spouting BS. Hang on. Red hair. He's still a horse who thinks he's Lubu, sturdy. You know, maybe I'm getting him confused with someone else I read. I could have sworn I read something that concerned me heavily. Now I just look strange. Hang on. I think I'm thinking of someone else. I think I'm thinking of someone else. If I... Cause yeah, there were a few other servants I was like, who is this? And I brought up their profiles. He was one of them. I think maybe I'm confusing him with one of the other ones I brought up. Cause... I don't know. I'm not gonna try and find it. But I swear I swear I read something. Again, it could have been someone else's profile I read.
Ah, brilliant. Like the dawn of a new year. Heh. A good master and good servants. It's no wonder we've made it this far. Thanks to that, I have no doubts either. I merely wield my sword as your servant. They're coming.
Here comes that boy.
Hey, Ha. There you are, Karna. You all go fight the servants. I have business with that Lancer.
Yes. Aye, aye, Captain.
Enemy forces, including wyverns, should be handled as discussed during a march. They're strong, but that's all they are. There's no need for fear. All of you have a duty to protect this land, and I don't mean because you're the owners. Since you've taken it, it means you're responsible for it until the end. Thousands and thousands of lives are depending on each of you.
And, you know, the whole time itself will burn if we don't succeed to that, but, you know, I guess they don't need to know that part.
This war cannot be decided by heroes alone. And this war has no meaning unless it's won by each and every single one of you. Go make victory your own. Now charge! Master, Karna's unit is broken through. The right and left wing units are headed this way.
We'll surely win. It's a foregone conclusion.
Yes. Mesh Curelight, here I go.
Let us bring them to their knees. Crush them beneath our heels.
Oh, you silly, silly billies. You silly billies.
You've messed with the wrong mother trucker.
Alright. Let's just go all in. Boost attack power. Boom.
別に
Boom. Boom.
望みを声にせよ
Rama, please. Please kill your guy. Please. Thank you.
世の行く手は阻めない
Yeah, it was Zheng Yu. Okay, I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew I remembered something about a horse.
よかろういいだろう望みを声にせよロササンビ行くぞルクスリア
Boom. I don't know why I didn't do just 2 Medusas. Nobody in that relationship is a human. Well, that's good. That's good. At least. Alright, Medusa, let's get your Noble Phantasm built. There we go. Yeah, Medusa, you kill that guy. Thank you. I feel like I've used her Noble Phantasm a bunch so far this session.
その光は怪物を生むるつ魔の血脈を継いだ少佐母たる私が見届ける極限解放キュベレイ
I've been vaguely considering trying to pull for a second copy of her to increase her Noble Phantasm to level 2. But I really shouldn't if I want to have any hope of getting... I mean, honestly, I don't know who I'm gonna wait and pull for anymore, to be honest. Because again, I kind of want to... I honestly don't know if I want Moon Cancer Kiara anymore. After like looking into it more, I think I really do want to just wait till her alter ego is up in a year. So it's like I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. The killing fields. Numero dos. Alright. I guess Florence. You know what? Now let's move Florence back. Actually, what am I doing? Let me put comma in. We get the 5-star ticket, get Morgan. People have been talking about 5-star tickets, but other people have said it's only a 4-star ticket. So I'm confused on that. Is there a 5-star ticket that is coming for free? Like I've been being bounced around with information on that. There are 2. So there's one of each. The video I saw for 2025 banner said it's 5-star. I don't know. From what I don't know. People said it. I don't know. So I don't know anymore. The 5-star one doesn't have limited servants. Okay. Alright. I'll think on that. Think on that later. I actually put together a list of the 4 stars I might pull for with the 4-star ticket. I think I'm ultimately probably gonna go with Saber Alter though. Salter.
Look out, wyverns! Fire the anti-air electromagnetic net launcher.
With the 4-star ticket.
Commander, it's not just an magnetic net launcher, but an Edisonian direct current electromagnetic net launcher.
He's picky about that kind of stuff. Servants, take down the ones who slip through the net. Copy that. Master, your orders, please.
I have a list of like 12 though that I narrowed it down to, but I'm kind of leaning towards Salter. Emiya is also on the list of maybes. Gorgon. Passion Lip was on there, apparently Passion Lip is one you can get with it, but I wanted Passion Lip up until I saw her card arts. I know this is a petty reason, but Passion Lip's card art really disappointed me heavily. I was very sad when I saw what her card art looked like. I mean, not only that, but like, she barely changes. And then apparently she has a costume, but all her costume does is add a background to her card art and has her raise her eyebrows. It's just, I don't know. It just seemed very disappointing. Like, if I ever, like, I don't know. Don't even know the story of Summer Passion Lip, just... Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going off the, I don't know, Does she have an event that's a main interlude? Or is it one of the ones I have to see when I, like, watch through the events on YouTube? Because, I don't know, I just... Oh, you're talking, oh, she had a different form. With, Summer okay. I was probably swamped because Lip, Melt, BB, and Kiara released at the same time. So Passion Lip got boned out of them? I mean, I don't know, man. I am just sad, because Passion Lip was probably my favorite. Summer Lip's an NPC, okay. Not stuck back, I wanted to make a Summer Passion Lip for a long time, got shut down by Takeuchi. Only for Summer Passion Lip to actually come up and not be a costume and only an NPC. So what you're saying is my girl got fucked over. I should have done a brave chain. What am I doing, man? Buh. I'm sad. Takeuchi says I can't get swimsuit Passion Lip past the Apple and Google sensors. You know, I can see that. I could see that actually. You know, that's actually, you know, It's sad, but understandable.
望みを声にせよ。堪能してください。無偏罪を与えます。そこだ。
Understandable. But still.
よかろう。わかった。はいはい。
I'm just upset my favorite alter ego is getting fucked.
あれ？まだ余裕がありそうですね。
I never look at banners. Yeah. Like, I'm honestly glad I did, so that way I could kind of plan out and know, because like, yeah. Being able to plan out what you want to get is extremely handy. Like, hang on, I shouldn't be looking at this again, but I am. Hang on, I went too far back. Yeah, like I'll be skipping quite a few banners. I might pull for Van Gogh during the 8th anniversary daily pickup summons, but no one else. I mean, I guess the Savior of Ash, Ace, whatever, however you're supposed to say it. But I'm still iffy on that one. I'm still really iffy on that. As I say, NAS Clairvoyance ++, yeah. Balkan's banners, yeah, I know. I'm not really interested in her, so I'm not pulling for her. I don't know why, but just not all that interested.
The soldiers keep coming, don't they? Give me every bandage we have.
Yeah.
Out of my way.
Just a blam.
I'm sorry. Please defend this place until I'm done with treatment.
I guess some soldiers got wounded
That she has to take care of. I appreciate it.
Yeah, Savior and Van Gogh are like the.
仕事ならやるわよ。
I mean, I'm also semi interested in Gorgon, but I'm gonna just skip for now. So Savior and Van Gogh are like the main ones. I also kind of wanted Ushiwakamaru Assassin, but I already have main Ushiwaka, and Assassin, her Assassin version doesn't have obviously, you know, variants don't have interludes, right? And I don't think she had she had one strengthen quest, but I don't think it gave, I don't think it gave, Saint Quartz. I could be mistaken, but yeah. It's not like you gotta go because
望みをこよかろう。世の行く手が阻めぬ。堪能してください。
Oh, good. Good. I'm thinking Draco Medusa, once I get her into 90 plus territory, and Kama will probably be like my strongest 3, I would think, in terms of like when I get later into the game. Like, they're probably the 3 I'm gonna rely on the most. I mean, I've already relied on Draco quite a bit, but I think these 3 are probably gonna be my vanguard, so to speak, when I get into like late game.
いいです。はいはい。別に。
Yeah, that's the one downside is they are single target. If I could get one really good AoE, like isn't Ushi Wakamaru right, like her normal rider version? Isn't she like a really good AoE? Like for a 3-star, isn't she like pretty good? Pretty good. Rider Ushi? No, isn't her? I'm pretty sure. Are you sure? I could have sworn she was AoE. Oh no, you're okay now. No, you're right. The reason I thought that for a second was because when I was doing the Media advanced quest with those fucking bone men. I needed to use AoEs to clear out the bone men, and then but I had Ushi in that party to be the one like that took down Media herself before she could summon more. You know, AoE Noble Phantasm, AoE Noble Phantasm, yeah, and then Ushi, yeah. So Ushi was in my party with my AoEs that I was using to clear that quest. So I got them like misconstrued. What am I doing? Why did I okay, whatever. Minister Rider's Vegas single target should easily deal 200k with a Noble Phantasm. Yeah. Cause yeah, I'll be honest, when I was doing the Media advanced quest, that's literally why I put Ushi in, because I looked up a guide that you for a team you use like early on to they can deal with that fucking quest. And I recommend having like 2 AoE Noble Phantasms and Ushi to clear Media herself. I think that's why I got them Ushi mixed up with being an AoE, because she was in that party.
Treatment is mostly complete. I've sent those unfit for battle toward the back. Doctor, is Karna safe? Seeing as Arjuna isn't here, I imagine they're in combat.
Amazing.
Huh? It's the very reenactment of mythology. Nothing less from a top servant. Off the charts in every way.
Are they just going ham on each other? I assume they're going ham on each other. Okay, hang on. Friend point summon, come on. Give me a 4-star Ember, please. Please, please, please. This works. This works. Hang on, this works. This will work quite nicely, actually. Boom. Good. Ascend. Enhance. Boom. Alright. Let us see what her third look is like. Oh!
自己封印が解けているように見えるかもしれませんが、見かけ上だけです。ですからむやみに警戒する必要はありません。いえ、私が本気かどうか、目を封じているか否かで判断できなくなったとも言えますね。全言撤回します。
Okay, Miss Tsundere. Approach with caution. Factor Predation, Goddess of War EX. Apply Invincible 3 times for 3 turns. Apply Debuff Immune. Increase incoming critical resistance. Okay, it's pretty good. Okay. I need more embers. I need more embers. Yeah, I've already bought and used all the embers in the shop. Well, slow grind from here. Yeah, I'll keep using range. Put Florence in. I don't think I'll need her, but it's fine. But yeah, her third ascension is way better than her second. I didn't like her second ascension look all that much, to be honest.
So you've come, Karna.
No matter when or what era, only I can ever be your opponent.
Each time I'm summoned to a Holy Grail War as a servant, it seems I always end up searching for you. While attempting to be a proper hero, I would seek you and be disappointed. Never again will we have an opportunity such as this. The moment you stood before me, all my other priorities evaporated. So, Karna, shall we begin where we left off?
We shall, Arjuna. Both you and I seem to be held captive by a chronic disease that can never be cured.
However,
yes,
that is our very delight.
This world has no gods, no curses, not even destiny.
Precisely because there aren't, I made facing you my only desire upon the Holy Grail.
Damn, that's all he wanted?
And now that wish has come true. I have no interest in saving this world. If it is to perish, I shall perish. Yet you attempt to save it, this world.
Of course. As long as people wishing to live proper lives exist, I'll continue to protect them. I was given this power for that purpose. Know that as long as my father and my life remain, the sun remains immortal.
How does Fate handle there being multiple, like, gods of the sun? Because I just thought about that. Like, there's the Hindu one, there's the Greek one. Or I guess, well, Greek technically has 2. But Apollo is more like the herald of the sun's rising, not the sun itself, but that would go into a whole rabbit hole about textures. You know what? I'm not gonna worry about that right now.
That is why I'm for destruction. If you stand with the good, I shall stand with the evil.
But you're not an evil person!
That is a quality. This time. Surely this time I must put an end to your very existence as my equal.
Now then, Arjuna, do you know the saying, curses like chickens come home to roost? No, it's nothing. There was once someone who taught me that. Watching you just reminded me of him.
Is it like the God of War franchise? Is it like their own separate realms, kind of, but they're aware of each other to a degree or something?
There was once someone who taught me that. Watching you just reminded me of him.
Every mythology basically existed in a separate universe. I see. But each universe has stories of all the other ones. I guess. Or something like that. I don't know.
Like it or not, we've known each other the longest. On account of that, promise me one thing. If you defeat me, fulfill your original duty as a heroic spirit. Save the world with your Agni Gandiva. I hate to admit it, but you're far better at that sort of thing. Very well. But once it's decided, don't make that your reason for defeat. Never. I would never fight for defeat. Upon my spear, upon my armor, I swear it. I swear upon my father and mother that victory will be mine. I also swear victory upon my parents and my brothers. After tens of thousands of years, I finally obtained this chance. Not even evil spirits out there can interfere with me. Here I go.
You know, I kind of want them to make an animated version of this singularity purely for the Karna Arjuna fight and just have them go hard with like the animation for it. Like the rest of the anime OVA can be just okay, but then just go insanely hard on Karna versus Arjuna. That would be sick.
Oh, that queen. Don't tell me she even called a giant dragon to attack us.
Yeah, she did. No, I keep forgetting. Because there was one for Okeanos and one for London, right? I forgot to do that. I need to do that at some point.
But if we defeat it, it's just one more push before the front lines crumble. Let's do this.
Alright, let's kill the dragon. Becomes the Dragonborn. Unless by PVs you're referring to something else. I assume you're talking about the things for each the singularity after Septum, right? I could have been misunderstanding though. Yeah, I guess let's just do all Buster.
Oh, I should have done Medusa second.
It's a weird looking sword. Okay, yeah, that's, yeah. I should... Yeah, no, I haven't watched any of those yet. I should, but... Conditions the same how they were born, as long as they were worshipped as such, or given the authority by Earth. Yes.
私の盾を使い来なさい。共に行きなさい。いいそうです。従います。乱暴で何が悪いのです。水蛇よ。こうしてあります。怪物と出会えばこうなるのです。
Okay, her extra attack got quite the boost with her third ascension. Okay.
いいですよ。よかろう。目覚めなさい。
This should finish it.
どうにかなっちゃえ。そこだな。
Maybe? No, Medusa's only gonna do like 30, right? She won't kill it. Unless I get crits? If I get if it crits, they might kill it.
我が血より天魔と共に生まれし者よ。剣持ちで怪物の父たる者よ。そうは神を呪う我らを継承する光。
Oh,
我が
right.
魔眼にて汝を祝福する。クリューサーオール。
Yeah, 30, I was right. Yeah, I guess it'd be kind of broken if it did crit, huh?
我が舌を喜ばせよかろう。
It'd be kind of busted.
英霊のように振る舞うのも悪くない。少しばかり重はゆいかな。
Weirdly enough, my least favorite part of Medusa's outfit is those shoes. Those, like, boots, shoes look weird. I don't know why. Okay. I was just okay. I probably shouldn't. Hang on. Oh, never mind. For some reason, I thought there were embers in here. I think maybe there were at one point, but yeah, I think it was for the 23 million downloads there was, but they took them out a few days ago. I think that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, okay. No, I know embers are in the green prism shop. I already bought all these ones. I'm saying during the 23 million download campaign, I'm pretty sure they had embers in here too. You know what? Actually, hang on. Does anyone have Consort U for the regular version up in Assassins? Okada Izo. Oh, there she is. Alright, line up. Boom. Cause she's also one of the ones I was considering for the 4-star ticket. But I still think I'm heavily leaning towards Salter, but she's in like the final 10 when I was going through them. She made it to like the final 10. of my choices, so I just wanted to see how what she's like.
Life signature's eliminated. Phew, what an ordeal. Had me scared a bit. Doctor, how's the Northern Front doing? Don't worry, they've been holding it. This might be possible after all.
Oh, that's good. How are these two doing?
Ha! Sha! It's Kana and Arjuna. What a chaotic battle. All forces keep away from those two. You'll be caught in a crossfire. Ever so slightly, Karna's overpowering him. Ah, you can tell, Nightingale. After all, an archer shines in long-range combat. Being so closed in on, even the great Arjuna cannot handle him. Then again, normally Kana would be overwhelming in a situation like this.
Yeah, the fact that an archer is even only slightly overpowered or overwhelmed, is testament to his skill. That is for sure.
Yet appear to be greatly nearly on par with each other, as expected of the great Arjuna. And yet, if things continue this way... Shh! Ugh. Kana will win.
Yay, Bulg! What?
What? 7 responses have suddenly... Wait, what just happened?
Don't hate me, hero of benefaction. After all, this killing spree has no rules. Kool-Aid.
Damn, you can't even honor a 1v1? Shake my head.
Kool-Aid, you bastard!
Shut up. Starting a fight without consulting me. Did I approve a one-on-one? Wait until you've read the situation before running after your own interests.
I mean, you're gonna get betrayed, because they literally made a promise that if Karna died, that Arjuna would help the heroes. So, you fucked yourself, buddy.
At least be grateful that you weren't stabbed from the back, hero of the endowed. Now let's see, is that the famed master?
What's up, buddy?
What, shaking all over? My mistake for thinking you'd be a veteran hero.
You're...
The caster from Fuyuki.
Sadly, I don't remember that. Completely different guy.
Yeah, I know, a bit different.
But...
So, okay. Wait, did he not give his name in Fuyuki? I could have sworn he gave his name. Did he not? I could have sworn he gave us his name in Fuyuki. So, like, why were we surprised it's the same guy when we should have known both their names were Kool-Aid? Like, that doesn't make sense. We should have already known that. Why are they okay.
Foe.
Mash, he's an enemy. He's an enema.
Yes, I know. Wait, Kool-Aid, what happened to Skahak?
Hmm? Oh, I defeated... Did they just skip over that?
You don't mince your words, do you? No, not Skahak. Impossible.
Oh yeah, no need for condolences. You're all going to die here too. Go lick each other's wounds on the other side.
He's coming. Don't hold back on command spells. We'll fight with all we've got.
Oh, I don't know if all we got will be enough, but... You know, maybe it'll be okay. Maybe we'll be fine.
運の尽きですね。
Okay, let's start with, okay, Roman
欲望の熱は止まらぬ。
thingies up, so let's pop these.
欲望の熱は止まらぬ。
Let's apply and I guess I could just stun him.
共に行きますか。もう楽になる。
Put that on for her. Decrease,
もう
yeah.
楽になる。
Sure.
共に行きますか。
Leave that off for now. He's stunned. Okay.
我
Boom.
が舌をよ
Boom.
かろう。望みを声にせよ。歌え、インビディア。行くぞ、ルクスリア。勝手の違いを見せてやろう。
Alright, good. Alright, stun. Nice, good. Stun him again. Increase attack power. He's still affected with
我
Roman.
が舌よかろう。
I like how I said I wanted to see how Consort U was, and she's doesn't even get a chance to do anything.
エレンのよう
Okay.
に振る舞うのも悪くない。
Well, so much for
面はゆいかな。
giving her a chance to show what she's got. But I can always use her again. Let's see, she was around. Did I pass her again? No, she's disappeared. Okay, hang on. Update. It didn't change the list at all. That's great. Love that. Oh, there she is. Gotcha. Come here. The strength of that shield. Strange. I don't recall a shield so powerful. Not even in folklore. But it's definitely a noble phantasm. Girl, that shield. Never mind. It won't matter if I take you down anyway. Interesting. Noble phantasm incoming, Mash. That vermilion spear aims for your heart no matter what. You have to run at full speed. I don't think that'll matter. It's no use, I won't make it. It's go time. My demonic thorn of death. Ugh. Foe! What? Foe was Merlin the entire time. I see why it was so off-putting to Mordred. I see. Dozing off as I stroll along, I find myself in a strange land of wilderness. Is this the dream continued or merely an illusion? No, as far as we know, Foe hates Merlin? Okay. Wait this soon, okay.
Good morning and hello all. Everyone's trusted advisor, Mr. Merlin, is here.
Who's that cocky fellow?
Right, you, never mind that. This appearance is a special service, an incognito visit totally on a whim. Your paths and mine are not yet set to cross. I mean, I should be a shut-in from a tower in paradise to begin with. Just consider this a lucky visit from a wonderful gentleman and be done with it, okay?
So what kind of blockhead are you? Is this what they call a daydream?
Of course, it's my old specialty. Making do by confusing the opponent. Oh, congratulations on your coronation, Cuchulainn. To think the day would come when the great hero of Ireland would settle down on a throne. My, destiny is a strange thing.
This feeling. You must be an incubus. Which means... I see, you're the stargazer. Your meddling is breaking the rules. Is this fine, mage? Your pride will crumble to pieces.
Is he the same as GACHA? Like, is he not actually, like, is he not supposed to be? Because he's... not technically dead, right? But he's summonable because... time's burning? I assume?
Your meddling is breaking the rules. Is this fine, mage? Your pride will crumble to pieces.
He's different? Okay.
Not to worry, we'll play it by ear.
Like, see how he's got extra technicality, okay.
Besides, I have no pride or principles or anything like that.
Who are... He said he introduced himself already, he's Merlin!
I watch everything in this world from an island in the farthest lands. Yes, I watch everything. That's the important point. I am not an observer, I am but an observer. Simply observing. At least for now.
Oh.
Whoa, I really am about to wake from my nap. Sorry, but this is all of the help I can lend you. You'll have to finish slaying that beast on your own.
So what, you just interrupted his attack? And that was it?
Once you have done so, the future in which we meet shall come. Farewell then until that slightly altered future. Take care of Cath Palug for me.
Oh, is that Foe's actual name? Cath Palug?
Shh! Behind me! Burn him to ashes! Vasavi Shakti!
Oh, so he powered through the gay bulg just like Rama did. Like, he's dying, but he's like, fuck this guy.
Shh! Karna!
It wasn't strong enough to reach him. Master, farewell.
Oh, you did good. You gave it your all.
Karna.
One last struggle at the very end. This is why I never trust the comings and goings of spearmen.
Oh, I guess you would know from experience given your struggle when you finally died, huh? That's how you... Yeah, no, I guess, yeah, no, he knows that very well.
Quit babbling. Now's the chance.
Right back at you, scumbag. Flaunting your borrowed feathers. That attack left me scorched all over. I'm only going home to cool off now.
Unlike Skahak's Shadow Realm, Merlin's won't burn until / unless Solomon wins. But technically has. Oh, okay. Okay. No, I guess I'll see when, because I assume he'll get explained in Camelot. I assume. Or maybe later, I don't know. We'll see.
It's no use fleeing, Cuckoo Lane. No matter how great your fury, that wound will never heal. You are ill.
Huh. It's as you say, Bloody Saint. The day I'm healed will probably never come. I'll simply continue being king until the day I fall and rot. Come and get me if you can. I'll fight you in Washington.
The explanation for summoning Merlin as the unit. Don't tell anybody. Yeah, no, I guess if, you know, none of the... Because, yeah, the only reason he's hiding away inside Avalon is... because... of... Isn't it just because of women being after him? He's not hiding, he's sealed there. Well, I know, like, proper lore. I don't know. Yeah.
Don't let this opportunity pass. All forces, push, push, push. I am sorry, Arjuna, but I must kill you. Nightingale? Arjuna, have you any desire for receiving treatment?
Because he's trapped there, don't let them know he fitted a revolving door. Okay.
Treatment? What illness do you think I have? Karna tried to be a servant. That is all. Despite trying to be a hero with a second life, you do not wish to be a servant. Our existence sides with neither. We have our self-interests, yet we have also a given order. In that moment, Karna acted as a servant and believed that stopping Cuckoo Lane would lead to victory. He believed that it was the right thing to do than indulging with you with your deep-rooted obsession. Obsession? My long-standing desire. How could the likes of you ever understand? Hey, Nightingale.
Maybe you shouldn't provoke him too much. Yeah, probably not.
It's a mistaken obsession. No use crying over spilt milk. Defeating a nemesis with an arrow you shouldn't have shot. You must live the rest of your life with that regret. That's how it is for other heroes, too. Madly wishing to redo, seeking a wish never granted. Despite that, a servant doesn't cross that final line. You did not try to understand that final line. Will you fight? If you would like to, you may. You're right. There's no need to fight. I don't even want to vent my anger. But I want to settle the score in order to purge this unimaginable something in my heart. I'll understand if you decline.
Let's fight. I mean, we're not gonna kill him, right? Him and Karna made a promise.
Hey? Master, you want to fight Arjuna?
Who is?
We are, yep, of course. Thank you. Then let us battle if you please. My name is Arjuna. Consider it an honor to fall by my arrow. I also have the pride of having bested the Demon King Ravana. Prepare yourself, Arjuna.
Surely we're not gonna kill him. Surely he'll keep his promise with Karna to help us stop the Celts, right? Surely? This is just him getting his frustrations out. Totally. Actually,
もう
これ
面倒よかろう。従います。どう？
come on.
乱暴で何が悪いの？
Give me a triple threat of consort you, please. That'd be lovely. Okay, that works. Also, let's put. Actually, heck you. Okay, it didn't hit him. That's great. Boom. Boom. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Make you feel released. What you mean by that? What you mean by that, you? What does that mean? Alright. Put invincible on. Put that on. Roman is up. So let's throw these on. Yeah, let's throw the damage cut on. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom. Okay, we're gonna get Noble Phantasm. Wait, I could have reduced this charge! No! Why did I do that? Nah, it wouldn't have mattered. Wouldn't have mattered.
シバのご公儀王海と共に押し寄せよ爆縮開始パーシパだ弾けて落ちよ
Alright. Yeah. Didn't do much there, bud. Yes. So close. I'm not gonna get her Noble Phantasm, but that's fine. I guess. Not really. I'm sad. I guess I'll forego the Cloud Chain. Unless he doesn't attack you. Okay, never. Whoa, baby! Okay, no, we can use a Noble Phantasm. Good, 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 good. Eternal Lament. Okay, that was... yeah, okay, yeah, that was mildly disappointing. Noble Phantasm, eh. Yeah, I think... I mean, she was already like low on my list of potential picks for the 4-star ticket because I already have a really good assassin in Kama, but that kind of sealed it. That I just wasn't all that enthused with her Noble Phantasm, and her attacks don't feel very strong. So, yeah, okay, that eliminated her from the running. Oh, we're getting Noble Phantasm again. She purges all her buffs. Oh, man. Yeah, no, yeah, she's out of the running for sure. Alright, well, Medusa's dead. What was okay, actually I'll read it when I get to out of this. I think Medusa said something like, damn you. And then something about the gods.
まだ余裕がありそうですね。
I'll read it when we're out of here. I'll go to my room and see what her death quote was.
How's that, Arjuna? Do you feel better now? Yes, very much. I appreciate you putting up with my self-indulgence. Arjuna, well, if you wouldn't mind, could you lend us a hand? Unfortunately, I cannot, though I strongly desire to. I'll be sure to make amends for what I've done. Will you please believe me?
Of course, yeah, you're not a bad, like Karna told us, you're not a bad guy. You are only working with them to fight Karna. You know, you're fine.
Your words ring true, even in my hollowed heart. Farewell, then.
What?
Arjuna, where did he... It means he was able to sort out his feelings. He is not as faithful as others think, nor as evil as he himself believes. He must have led quite a stifling life when he was alive. After all, he'd been living a life that was decided for him by someone else. Oh, I see. Arjuna must have wanted a fresh start.
But yeah, Saber Medusa being the most god-hating, I mean... I assume all her versions hate the gods, but it makes sense, seeing as how Athena... Well, depending on the story, isn't there one story where the Gorgons were born Gorgons? But then there's the story where Athena got pissed off because the man she was into Medusa. And then Athena turned Medusa and her sisters into Gorgons. Or specifically Medusa, anyway.
That day, that moment, that arrow he shot at Kana. He'd been regretting it all his life. His illness has been cured, though the price he paid was all too great. But despite that, we must forge ahead. Nightingale is right. Alright, march on. Let's charge all the way to Washington.
I can't remember if one of those versions was the Roman version. If I recall correctly, Medusa's man is always Poseidon. Oh, is that what it was? She gets pissed because okay. You know, Poseidon really fucks with Athena a lot, doesn't he? Like... Doesn't Poseidon give a saltwater spring to the people of Athens? And they're like, we can't do shit with the saltwater spring. We can't drink it. We can't... Like, Poseidon's kind of a dick. Like, don't get me wrong, Athena is not perfect. But, like, she's like... I guess one of... Medusa, Arachne... I mean, okay. Athena has a few transgressions under her belt, but, you know, she's not... What am I doing? Again, hang on. But she's not as bad as some others. At the very least. I'll read all that stuff later. All I want right now is voice lines. Here we go. Incapacitated. Okay, let's go through incapacitated ones.
これも神々のせい。どうせこうなると最悪。これも神々のせい。
I guess it was the first one, but I'm pretty sure she said something else on the first line. Like, the Kamigami is...
これも神々のせい。
I'm pretty sure she said... Huh. Maybe I misheard it the first time. When she died. I probably misheard it. The stories count as punishing hubris. Medusa's... I don't know. Alright. How many nodes is this one? 2? You know what? Yeah. We'll do this one to finish out the day, I think. North American Myth War Middle. And I'll use someone else. I won't use a guest servant. Let's do... There being... Yeah, the being Gorgon monster from the start is in the older sources. There being more than one, and then being transformed came later. Okay. I can't remember. Was... I feel like transformed came about with Rome, right? Or did it change while it was still like mainly Greek myth? Ovid, the prime god slanderer. I don't know who to pick. It's all like Kama and Koyanskaya in here. Like Koyanskaya, Kama, Gray and Ryogi, whatever. Kama, Koyanskaya, Kama, Koyanskaya, Kama. Like, everyone's just... You know, respect to Tom the Fish and using Shuten. Oh, he has Koyanskaya here too, but you know, at least he mixed it up some. You know, I've used I think it was Okita Alter. Let's use this one, even though she's only level 50, but we can still see what she has.
Forward. The northern front has already clashed with the main army. There's no telling how long they'll last.
Oh, I'm a dedicated anti-meta FGO player. Class advantage is a pinnacle strategy for me. Yeah, I mean, like, okay, like I pulled for Kama, but I wanted her because sexy Sakura. Like, so I feel like, you know, I didn't pull her, like, her being meta helps, sure, but I pulled her for, you know, non-meta reasons. So I feel like I'm okay.
Speed will determine the winner. Full speed ahead. Master, enemy forces are straight ahead.
Honestly though, for assassins specifically, I can understand why people put the meta ones, because the assassins have that fucking attack modifier, so they do less damage than they should. So having the meta ones to make up for that, I feel is okay. You know, it's still funny seeing, you know, it's all Koyanskaya and Kama, but I feel like for the assassin class, that's not as egregious. Which I think a lot of people probably mirror that sentiment, because I don't see that problem as much in any other class. Like, I feel like when I go through the sabers, it's a pretty varied list. Same with, like, archers and lancers. It tends to always change up, but... yeah. I almost know people either use a meta support or a servant with a bond up CE. The caster class is mostly Castoria and Scotty. Yeah, yeah, it's true. There are a lot of Castorias in there. I feel like it's not. I feel like it's not as bad though. I feel like I see other caster. I feel like I see. Maybe not. Wait until anniversary. Oh, Savior or however, whatever her name is. Yeah. My login is this 50 streams when I use support or usual show coin sky or my 120 art/shelter. Yeah. I mean, can't really blame people, I guess. Like they'll use what gives them the best chance. So, Ash, Tonalika, yeah. Yes, all troops charge. No stopping, not even for a moment. We'll come down on them in one giant blow. Are we gonna blow them? What? Are you good, Mash? What's up? What's up?
I'm sorry. I was thinking of Skahak. Skahak said she could never defeat Cuchulainn, but I didn't believe her.
I'm pissed off they... No, there's no way he actually did. There's no way they just off-screen did that. Like, there's no way.
I felt nobody could ever defeat Skahak, so there was a part of me that wasn't worried. A part of me that thought even if we failed here, Skahak would set it right. But it didn't turn out that way. Skahak was right. But I still don't understand. I don't understand how Skahak would have lost.
Oh, maybe it did happen. Are we getting a flashback right now? Gay Bulg!
Gay Bulg alternative! Ugh.
The clash of gay bulgs, unimaginable during our lifetimes. Both claim to deliver fatal blows while at the same time evading them.
With different noble phantasms, this would have ended in death, not a draw. But both our noble phantasms are forbidden magical spears. Both thorns of death trace identical paths and clash. A curious phenomenon. One that may never occur again. But Maya, that right arm of yours. Have you been repairing it with rune spells as you throw your spear?
What, is his arm ripping itself apart? Every time he throws it?
Pretty much.
You're not waiting until the destruction ends to begin regenerating, unlike me. You're regenerating while it's being destroyed. The pain must be excruciating. No, I'm sure excruciating is not enough to describe it.
Pain can be managed. I'm already prepared for the worst. Humph. You've been enduring it well too, my mentor.
Not really. In the end, I'm merely buying time. In the past, I've even dreamed of being killed by you.
Okay, that's a bit odd. But okay.
I should have died before things became this way, I thought. If I regret anything about my life, that would be it. But I have no desire to be killed by your current self. Personally, I preferred your previous self.
I'm not obligated to shoulder any of the burden you bear. My path is simple and straightforward. I can't afford to be taking detours, nor can I afford to carry someone else's baggage. I'll take the shortest path to be king and to rule.
For whom? Is it for Med? Med wished upon the Holy Grail and made you into a king, but that was never your wish.
What makes you think so? Do you really think I've never dreamed of becoming king?
You never mentioned such a dream when you were alive.
True, just as you say. In life, the thought of becoming king never crossed my mind. However, isn't it common for servants to harbor new dreams that might not have existed when they were alive?
So it's the opposite. You're trying to become a king as a result of becoming king. What a foolish contradiction. Despite becoming king, nothing indicated you became one. That's why you have to destroy everything. If a man stands alone in the desert wilderness, or deserted wilderness, then indeed he must be the unopposed king.
Yeah, it's fine by me. That solution feels best. A hero's existence is full of contradictions after all. It's not for Med. I brandish the spear for my own self-interest. Now you must be running out of ways to stall for time. Let's put an end to this, GACHA.
Such an idiot. You're an idiot down to your bones, yet you're thinking so hard. But no matter. I'm finished with my questions. Gates open. Shh. Okay, I know her caster version has a noble phantasm called Gates of Sky. Is this implying that... Okay, yeah, Gate of Sky, okay. Interesting. So in cutscenes, her Lancer version can use both noble phantasms. But in gameplay, only... Oh, okay. Okay.
A noble phantasm that transports people to the land of shadows.
I'm sorry, but I'm taking you with me.
My mentor, you must have sensed it. That you can't defeat me. You know you can't win even using that noble phantasm, yes? That's correct. A noble phantasm that transports you doesn't kill. Your consideration for others this late in the game is why you'll lose. Noble phantasm seal. Transform.
What?
You stopped moving, Skahak.
Gah!
Kuluid Quinchen. This is one trick I didn't learn from you. This noble phantasm is the one and only thing that can punch a hole in that gut of yours.
So you've reached that far, huh? That's enough power to destroy the world.
I bet it is. As things stand, I'll be doing just that.
Cuckoo Lane. That's what I don't understand. Living and fighting. Those used to be your greatest joys. Those who were the big prerequisites. That is why you lived so beautifully. Yet why do you insist on being so ugly?
I'm ugly, yes. Because as far as I've seen, that's what a king is.
What? Who knew you were such an honest idiot?
Oh, we didn't see the golden particles. Wait a minute. Interesting.
Goodbye, Skahak. We'll probably never meet again.
Too bad. As a fellow spearman, I would have liked to try fighting him, but...
Oh, is this about Lee? Is Lee talking?
I had to prioritize a previous appointment.
You alive?
Oh! Okay.
Somehow. Jumping through the gates myself to fling my body to the outsides of the world must have worked. I've patched up my outward appearance, but that's about it.
To put it into perspective, 90% of my organs are destroyed. Oh! So you're saying you had your guts rearranged? I mean, what?
That's a problem. You can't fight like that.
If we were to fight, it'd be when this era ends. Until then, Shuwen, would you help those guys out?
Which side?
What do you think?
The North Army. The South Army has Ritsuka, but the North Army doesn't. This is a big difference.
Alright, now I'll head to the North Army. You stay here until the era comes to an end. I'll be sure to come back for you. Whether the era ends or the world ends. I promise. After all, that divine spear has reached a realm beyond human understanding. If you disappear before I fight it, I'll surely go mad.
Suit yourself. How can I refuse so earnest a request? Fine. I look forward to your return. If you don't mind a cowardly spear that lost it to its disciple.
GACHA! I wouldn't count that as a loss. Your objective was different from the start. Realize the competition of spears has just begun, mistress. Time to see if my divine spear will stand up to a true god. Well, I suppose I should save the world first, though. Too bad. All I want to do is fight strong opponents. But the world is such a hard place to live in.
True.
That is the fate of us heroic spirits.
Ha 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 ha, that's for sure.
We still haven't even done our fight for this node yet. And we jump into it with no... Like, oh, enemies, no nothing, it's just we're here. Like, okay. Alright, sure. Also, you weren't kidding. I thought you misspoke when you said Jet Soji. But no, she literally has jets. Okay. Alright, that we won't question that. We won't question that. That's perfectly normal. Perfectly normal. The J-Fit, yeah, no, that's, I figured. Okay, well. That's perfectly normal. Nothing weird about a... Yeah. That's,
fascinating.
Alright, Wyvern Evilge. Very Evilge. Really? I guess. Sure, put a evade on. Why not? Boom. A boom. A boom. Okay. This is gonna sound really odd. I don't know why her with jets made me think of this. They could totally... like... steal the Azure Lane Kontai Collection concept. They could totally make ship girls in FGO named after, you know, like based off battleships and call them like conceptual heroic spirits, like nursery rhyme. Like, there's really nothing stopping them from doing that when you think about it. They could totally do that.
よかろう覚悟伸ばそうロササンディ
Cause it's not like
拡大します
Azure Lane and Contact Collection can, you know, copyright those names because, you know, they're they're actual ships. I mean,
よか
I
ろ
don't know.
う
This could be an interesting idea.
ロササンディロササンディ
But they probably wouldn't do that purely so they don't get like weirdos hating on them
よかろ
for
ういいでしょう
copying Azure Lane
ロササンディ
or, you know, copying when in reality, yeah. Next American has to twist their noses, I think Japan. I don't think so, but I don't know. Technically, nothing prevents that, but when ships attack to captains or crews, their ships are more likely to be no instant servants. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I guess they would have to change the basis for how yeah, no, I guess that wouldn't really work. Because you'd have to completely like go against how what was the words I'm looking for? Go against how they I guess use history. I don't know. Playing can't go for 10 years. Quite a bit of the return of Japanese imperial. I would think most people are joking. If that's actually something people are saying, I would that has to be a joke. Like I cannot see, unless it's people who literally just don't understand like I don't know. I can't see people like saying that unironically. I don't know. Yeah, here they come again.
Wait a second, how many of them are there? They just keep coming. Did you really clean up 60% of them?
Well, yeah, of course. They take my work seriously. It's one of my few redeeming qualities. Poisoning their food and water, burning, drowning, dropping rocks. Even some treachery amongst them. I used all sorts of tricks to cut out 60% of them, but there's still many left. Don't you just hate it? Seriously, what is it with those guys? Normally when you lose 60% of your troops, morale plummets and retreats par for the course. Speaking of, would you recommend Concol and Azure Lane, or at least Concol? Because I'm thinking about playing other gacha. Like I have Nikkei downloaded, but I haven't booted it up yet. Wonder if they're worth getting into. Like, are they as generous as FGO when it comes to, like, free polls?
I suppose there is one exception, though. The case of ridiculously strong leaders being ridiculously tyrannical.
Kaneko isn't like other gachas. You cannot buy units. But you need to buy unit slots. Wouldn't that be worse then? Because if you don't, like, if you want ex-servant or ex-character, you would have. Yeah, isn't that like just a generally worse way of going about it? Every time you fight a node, there's drop chance for a ship. Like, is there a way to get, like, in, like, you, like. Like, is there a way to, like, build up in-game currency to unlock, to buy slots without spending actual money, or do you have to spend money? Kaneko game doesn't make a lot of money. Because it's, of its, like, model. No, you can only, okay, yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, no, I wouldn't touch that with. You start with a, oh, okay. Okay, how many different named ships are in Kaneko? It's over 300 now. Okay. That doesn't seem that bad, I guess, if you just prioritize the ones that you really want. Because I assume you can you drop the ones you don't want? Like, can you, like, get rid of them if you want, if you don't want one and try for something else? I assume so, right? You just burn them. Yeah. Okay. That's not that bad then. Honestly, I don't think that, like, it could be way worse. That's not horrible. 1,000 yen per 10 slots. Right now, that's like $8, right? I think. Or no, the dollar has gone down, so I think they're closer to even again. So I think that'd probably be like $9.30 or something. I don't know. I don't. It's been like a year since I last looked at the exchange rate. It's probably changed drastically. I have no idea.
Encore after encore. No matter how much I sing, I feel lucky as an idol, but I'm not happy about this.
But I imagine they wouldn't even bother doing it. They'd probably just set it as $10 in the US too, like not bother doing the exact conversion. I would assume. Or is Kaneko the one that doesn't have No, Kanko's the one that doesn't have a English version, right? It's only JP. Yeah. Yeah. I imagine that's probably because if you're right and they don't make that much money, they probably like, well, we're not gonna pay for people to translate it. Yeah, that's just their job this time around.
How are they doing over there?
Karna was killed in battle.
I see. That guy was crazy strong, too.
Don't tell old man Edison. He'll probably sink into depression.
True.
I figured as much. Is the dealet doing alright?
Yeah, they defeated Cuckoo Lane, who then retreated. They're marching toward Washington with Rama and the others.
Our tasks remain the same?
Yeah, Kaneko doesn't have a story. It's pure JPEGs with voice lines farming. Well, I mean, they'd still have to translate the, you know, the voice lines, and I guess they just couldn't be bothered to do that. again, because it's probably just not worth it with how much to make.
It has to remain the same.
Not sure about that. Hey, old man Edison. Should we keep going? Ah, of course, sounds good. Looks like it.
Aw, too bad. It's tiresome, but I guess we can give it one more push.
Direct current is the best, am I right? Of course, Mr. Present King. All hail direct current. Brilliant domination.
Yes, yes, direct current is the best. And now... Behold the Book of Dizion in my hand. Light, shine here. Hierarchy in the heavens. Lemuria in the sea. And on earth myself. Old things and new. Make everything clear. Everything seems to be going smoothly. But life never goes so well, does it?
Yes, it'll be here soon, without a doubt, Beowulf.
Huh? What'll be here? What the?
Life never goes so well, does it? Wait, is this it? A cunning archer and a scrawny lancer? Where are the people who defeated me?
And they're to the south. They're out. And it's Selenda, not Sukrani.
Hey, was that a compliment? Yeah, it's a compliment. Cutting us by 60% just by laying traps. But with 40% left, victory is ours.
Ugh, I can't stand it. Crude, insensitive, and shameless. On top of that, muscles, tattoos, and stubble. Nothing could be more vulgar. That settles it. You take him.
I'd like to say yeah, sure, but I'm afraid I may die without your help.
What a slacker. He took out 60% of the enemy forces. What do you mean?
My only talents are long-range combat. Killing with poison and sabotage.
Then go stand behind me and shoot your little arrows. Bring it on, half-naked man. Having one dragon slayer is more than enough.
I'd appreciate it if you'd at least call me by my true name, Slender Lancer. Can you go assist Elizabeth and Robin Hood?
That's impossible. It's taking all it can to hold back the Celts, you little...
Alas, when it comes to tenacity, we just can't match these Celtic soldiers. How disappointing. So these are the limits of mass production. No, not true. It's just that my approach was incorrect. I can't lose. I must grasp the glory of success someday. As the one responsible, I must make an effort.
No, Liz! Ugh.
Humph. Bastard. Ha! Sorry, despite being a berserker, I'm not really insane. If anything, I'm just a little more ferocious. I don't easily lose the techniques I've cultivated. Damn it, I hate these types.
Ellie and Robin are in trouble. Not good.
Then allow me. There you go. I was wondering when he would show up.
Huh?
Whoa, hey now, who are you? Just a passing divine spear. My true name is Li Xuan. Humph. I suppose this is a perk for this job. To be able to fight the famous Beowulf. The highest honor. Oh. Not one for modesty with a name like Divine Spear. Li Xuan. Yeah, I've heard a lot about you. Oh, it's just an old nickname. So what shall we do? Beowulf, you're the warrior known for killing the monster Grendel with your bare hands. In that case... You sure know how to flatter. Who are you again? Ah, yes. No second strike, right? Don't need a second strike. What a claim. How about we put it to the test? We'll see if it's real or an exaggeration.
What a coincidence for two servants who can fight unarmed to meet in this place. Fate is such an odd thing. It sure is strange, which means a so-called fist fight.
Wait, you throw down your sword and spear and just... Or sword, he has swords, like plural. I'm pretty sure he's dual wielding, if I remember correctly. Like, what? Okay.
I don't know whether these fists will work on you or not, but I think I'd like to give it a try. Let's see you withstand my Baji Quan. That's fine. Many winters have passed since my honoring as a heroic spirit. Yet it's hard to forget that feeling. That moment when I beat that guy to death. And now a guy who looks even stronger than Grendel is standing before me. So no one would turn down such an opportunity. Indeed. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa! A fist.
Oh god, okay, hang on.
A fist fight. Is it a fist fight? This is so scary. Stop them, Greenie.
No thanks, even God couldn't stop a fight like this. Wow, man, it's hard to believe we're the same species.
What's with that? Sometimes I don't get how men think at all.
Oh, come on. Girls box too, don't they? All warriors dream of a fist fight. It's their instinct. Although, being an inventor, I wouldn't know much about it.
Whatever.
Either way, the only servant who could ever stand up to Beowulf in a fist fight is him. Let's leave Beowulf to Li Xuan. We should focus on doing what we can.
Both stories, 2 moments and swords failed him. But bare arms came through, and Fitkoy is already established at Lance Li Xuan. He only dropped a lance to fight like his assassin self. So there's the only upside. Okay, so, well, actually, you know, I guess him being summoned as a lancer rather than assassin is actually quite a boon, huh? Because having a spear is only helpful, plus you don't have the damage modifier that makes you weaker. So he's an assassin in Extraverse.
We should focus on doing what we can.
You're right, but Edison and I have a bad feeling about this.
Your bad feelings are always on the mark. Whatever is to come, let us be prepared.
Alright, mostly done. What?
Huh? What is that?
Mesolith servants. Soldiers, shadow servants. Master, we should handle this. Your orders, please.
Yeah, realistically, he probably should have just been an assassin with a spear. In Extraverse, that probably would have made more sense, and then make his old form an assassin. Or a lance. Well, I guess both assassins. Just the younger one wields a spear, and the older, more mellow one just chills and beats people up. Like, oh, I'll show you youngins! Oh, his old form has a Lancer too, and oh, okay. I gotta read that at some point. I just Oh, there's already so many things I have to read and watch and play, and man, God, there's so much. I'm sure I'll get around to it eventually. Maybe. Oh, these two chuckle fucks. Anyone have the 4 stars for the 4-star ticket? Actually, hang on. I actually have a link. Hang on. If I can find it. What was it again? Hang on. FGO or hang on, I'm trying to find it. Here we go. No, I don't want the. I want the. Hang on. Hang on, I had it. Where did it go? I swear I had it bookmarked. Where did it go? Or hang on. Oh, here, wait. Here we go. Boom. Or yeah, what Fos said. That works too, but here, also here's the link. The Fate Grand Order of Fandom wiki. Had a chart with them. Okay. Where were we? Oh, would you two chuckleheads please get out of the way? Do you really have to impede us so? Okay. You need to die. Thank you. Then I guess Hippogriff, the second guy. And do I care about the crab bonus? Not really. I'd rather max damage. Yeah. Funnily enough, when it came down to like my final like 12 or 13 that I was trying to pick from, only 2 of them were limited. Because I don't really want, I didn't want any of the bikini, like the summer ones. Because yeah, I wanted to pick ones who had interludes and strength and quests, so that way I could get free save quartz off of them. That's why Salter and Emiya were like 2 of my top choices. Because between Emiya's first interlude and his 4 rank up quests, you can get 10 Saint Quartz off him. I was like, that sounds rather appealing. And Salter, you can get 8, I think. All Shadow Servants have been eliminated. We're almost at the capital, Washington. Kukulane and Queen Med should be there. Karna and Skahak are no longer with us. However, we do have our master, Ritsuka. If we concentrate our power, we can defeat them. Yeah, you don't have to force yourself. Salter gets an upgrade this anniversary that makes it the hardest hitting saber in the entire game. I mean, even more reason to go. I mean, she's like the front runner for who I want to pick anyway, but that definitely helps. I think Creamhild, my room voice sounds so funny. Creamhild was also one of 2 berserkers who made it into like my top 12. I was like, oh, she looks so interesting. But I don't know, just Salter is, again, between it being, it's Artoria, obviously, so I'm kind of biased, plus the Saint Courts, and the fact that she's apparently insane. There's a lot of reasons for me to pick Salter. I know. I'm not forcing myself. I'm still far from my limit. Even if I reach it, I feel as though I can go further. Hey Master. I feel love for you. Mash and Nightingale too. I love these soldiers who follow my orders, despite my young appearance. The upgrade's mainly for looping comps, I'd say with... Oh, okay. I mean, still, from what I've used her as a support, she still seems like she's really good otherwise. So... Plus, again, I'm like a broken record here, but... Again, it's Saber Altar. I mean, like, that alone is plenty enough reason to go for her. I love Sita from the bottom of my heart, as she entrusted me with her life. Love makes me want to protect, and love makes me not submit to fear. After the upgrade, you finally utilize Buttgram on 3-turn comp. Isn't it simple? However, when you think about it, a hero begins his journey from tiny feelings of that sort. This is something I came to understand after returning to my youth. Now let's go. We're gonna go knock some heads around. Alright, Tearstones of Blood, Prisms, and Hellfires. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop here. Because this node is 3 and the final node is 4. So, and I assume there's gonna be a lot of dialogue. So I think it's best I stop here, and then we'll finish next time. And probably throw on a couple interludes at the end of next time, since there's only 2 sections, but I think that's probably for the best. Because it's, yeah, I'd just rather hold off so it doesn't end up being extremely long. Unless there's like almost no talking, which I highly doubt. But yeah. And yeah. After I end, I'll grind some embers from the Ember farm. So I can get her to 80. I'll probably wait till next stream before I put her final ascension through though. Just cause. But yeah. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. And yeah, I'll catch you Saturday. I'm busy tomorrow, so I can't stream tomorrow, but so Saturday we'll finish out America. But yeah. Peace.